Well, here we are. We've got a me here. We got Mark. We have Mr.NinE against AceK. AceK.
Yeah.
AceK.
Me, sword fighter versus
We've
Mark.
got Mark. This is going to be an odd one. This is going to be a very odd one. I've never seen this match before, but if I'm honestly, I've never seen
Personally,
this.
I think Mark wins this matchup because he just outspaces me sword fighter. But again, it just depends on the player. Me sword fighter's got those projectiles that can keep Marth out if he uses them properly. But Marth just outspaces me sword fighter in many ways.
And it's just Marth can get in a bit easier, but if you come in to grab, like it's one of those things where they both got this sort of hitboxes with their swords. They can sort of both do separate things. He's got the weird discus, and really that's what's missing from what I think Marth and sword fighters is projectiles.
Yeah.
The projectiles sort of do, unless they don't really need it.
Oh, this aggressive play.
He's been very aggressive, AceK. Mr.NinE is
Cannot deal.
You can't deal with this sort of weird
hitboxes everywhere.
Hitbox. Every hitbox under the sun, and he's got a lot. This sword fighter's got a lot of projectiles. Like that's projectiles. Nearly got.
Going for the reach.
He had a very good read for the
roll there.
For the roll. He won't try and roll to the shield breaker. Shield breaker is good.
Who's he against? Who's he against?
Like shield, yeah. The shield breaker is good. It just depends really, because you can sidestep it.
Ooh.
And there's a really good, very good up B from Mr.NinE. You can sidestep the forward spike thing, but that was very good.
Beautiful.
But went through the stage, and that is a 2-1-2 AceK.
Ooh.
To AceK. So what can Mr.NinE do?
Oh,
what can he get from this? He needs to
he
try
just
and
need a
get
down throw pair. It's killed.
and that was a good up air, and that kills
I
him.
played against a good me sword fighter on Anthers, and I actually lost because I did not know the matchup.
Yeah.
Who plays me sword fighter?
This guy apparently. It's one of those. This is the Yamsu Yoshi effect in Melee. This in place.
Oh yeah.
Where you see these characters.
Poor MTK.
People work really hard with these characters, work forever, and they get to a point where they actually are quite good with the characters. And you very rarely find very low tier people who are bad. Honestly, it's one of those things where you'll find the worser players are up at the top, and these players you have to work so hard for the character.
Yeah.
They get a lot better, but then eventually they probably go to a better character and actually do win really well. Quite an even matchup here. 1-1 here. It's 1-1 on this match. Almost even with their percents.
I can see AceK stop being so aggressive.
Yes, which is good because he needed to try and defensify it against the better. Because Marth's also very very good at keeping people out, as well as getting people in.
Like his F tilt's actually really quick.
Yes.
His jab kind of strings two together.
I'll get backer. Backer again takes him off stage.
Ooh.
And that was
Never seen that before.
But Magna Hands gets him.
Oh.
And that was very good combo string.
I've seen the counter then. I was seeing through. Oh,
that was a very good read.
Well done.
That puts AceK into round one. Would you be favourite twist those? They twist them around because they're they're playing
it's the stock things.
Like never mind. I'll tell you after. Right. So where do you go as a sword fighter?
Marth, his range, his up tilt catches platform, so Battlefield was actually not in Mr.NinE's favour there.
Yeah.
I play against AceK a lot, and I, as Nesmane, struggle to get down against his Marth. With the platforms, with air dodge, it just lag, and if you can mix it up, then yeah. I see Lilac was a good pick.
Lilac's a good pick just because of the
there's no top platform.
Yes.
You're the only match that can be played.
That makes sense.
It's pretty, it makes it a little bit easier for me sword fighter to get down, but again, we're talking about me sword fighter here.
It's one of those characters where you don't see him very much. You don't see even Marths are not super rare, but they're rarer at the top level.
Yeah.
Maybe in these regional tournaments you see a lot more of them. But when it comes to
very well too.
But that was a very good force match. But what I think the problem is that he's got a lot of the sword fighter's got a lot of good potential against Marth.
Yeah.
Like he seems to be getting quite good moves, but he seems to get quite a lot of combo strings. That was a bit of a weird up B because it kind of puts him in a bad spot. Back to
Didn't punish it though.
Didn't punish it, so we're back to neutral.
That's so aggressive. Like he just jumped in there with landing lag and just. I don't know how this match was going to accomplish. Not gonna lie.
He doesn't like this is good. That's actually pretty good. That's a hitbox. It's a random hitbox sort of place there, and that was a very weird sort of forward smash to nowhere. And he's trying to get the same thing he did in the last game. It's not working quite as it's not working quite as well, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm trying to wait out the air dodge then.
That was a good down aerial, to be fair.
Yeah, challenging aerial. Oh,
tried to get him with the up smash from the
he used to just drop down off those platforms.
And he tried to get the.
I'm noticing the metal blades on this stage especially. Oh, the pineapple lilac.
Pineapple lilac gets him, and Marth dash dances to victory and tries to get.
Nice try.
He's trying, but Mr.NinE could get back very easily here if he.
As I was saying, like these metal blades that he's throwing out,
dash tag.
They're actually quite bad for lilac because you see the tilt on the platform. It's like
curves, yes.
They actually get stuck and they're not used.
Yeah.
See, as you can see there, they're not used as effectively.
But does that mean he cannot make a bit of a wall for himself? Like almost like.
Well, it's Marth. I mean, if it's just going to get plonked right in front of him, Marth's sword just going to reach right across there. As you can see, that was very weird.
He could have probably fought.
Up there? No.
He could have got.
What? All right.
No.
Oh, fishing for it now, I think.
He's trying his best. Maybe he's trying too hard to try and get that kill and blow.
This is looking
but he might
pretty
get it.
rough.
He might get it. Though. He doesn't want to get lose too much though. This is the problem.
71%. That's a lot. Marth with rage. Tipper F smash will easily kill now, no matter where he's on the stage.
Well, that
back air was beautiful.
He needs 71% to get back.
That's a
to
lot.
try and get it back to neutral here.
And if he runs into things like that, I don't think
it's
not looking good.
Oh, and he was very, very close nearly to getting
the tipper there. That would have been
but no,
ugly.
He's trying to
get
he's
attack.
fishing for the forward smash, which isn't a good way to work it, really.
He's just be patient, not trying to pull the win.
Patience is the virtue in this game at times.
It's not quite brawl though, thank goodness.
That's patience with a death sentence, and that. But what?
He's actually slowly. He's bringing this back.
But as we say that,
no DI.
As we say 2-0, AC takes the match 2-0. Mr.NinE goes into losers. Two of Blackpool's main players in the losers so early.
From Preston.
Alright. From Belfast. Represent from Belfast. You can stop recording.
Well played.